Hi everyone, welcome back to the Raven, Master Thief. Here we are with old Zellner here, and we've just interviewed the castaway, the Arab as they call him in this, and he's obviously got an American accent, and we think he's not genuine. What we're looking for, if you recall, is the bullet. There's a bullet down here from when we were accosted, and we want to probably compare that to the bullet that was pulled out of the Baroness and make sure that they are similar or came from the same gun. So here we have examine the crate with the bullet hole. Seems a good place to start.
Whoever fired the shot hit the crate.
And I was actually hovering over the barrel, but let's have a look.
Did the shooter just want to intimidate me? Or maybe he needed the bullet? Can't see anything. If the bullet is still stuck in the wood, it's too deep to reach with my fingers. Can't see anything.
Okay.
If the bullet is still stuck in the wood, it's too deep to reach with my fingers.
So are they suggesting that maybe the bullet was fired into there so they could recover it and then kill somebody and plant the bullet? That doesn't make sense. Or we need to find something to get inside that crate. Crowbar or something.
The cargo hold also seems to serve as a changing room for the crew, at least for the ones who don't wear white uniforms. A stroke of luck. The lock is open.
Huzzah!
Oil-stained overalls. And here, an old toolbox.
Perfect.
That's been through a lot. Hardly any paint, dented, and the lid is held shut by a wire.
Oh, we need a bit of wire to do the lock, don't we? Perfect.
Some wrenches, a bit of wire wool, an oily cloth, and here, a screwdriver.
That might work. So, we wanted a bit of wire, because we were trying to get a hair clip back off Matt's mum to try and get into the inspector's room, were we not? So, yeah, now we've got this, then that bit of wire may actually prove useful. And if we can use this, if we can use the
I've got the screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
That's all I need.
Thank you. I was having a moment then. My brain had just gone. Getting old, clearly.
Well, I think the bullet is still in the wood. I'm not a weapons specialist, but at first sight I'd say that this bullet looks exactly the same as the one Dr. Gebhardt gave me for Legrand. That would mean that the murderer also fired a shot here in the cargo hold before the murder. But why? Did they just want to make sure the old guns still worked? Or was it something else? And did the bullet really come from the same gun? I can only check that in Legrand's cabin.
Do not worry, we've got a bit of wire which hopefully we can use to pick the lock. Is there anything else we need to inspect as we are down here? I don't think so, so let's go upstairs. We'll probably run into the constable. Yep.
That takes the biscuit.
I noticed that the door was unguarded. I just wanted to make sure that everything was all right.
Tell it to Legrand. He's expressly forbidden anyone to speak to the witness before he does.
You were not paying attention. Yes, let's get him.
All right, let's go to Legrand and tell him what happened. You fell asleep and then you left the door unguarded. Well, are we going?
No, but don't try it again.
Of course not.
There we go. Happy compromise. Right, to Legrand's office. Right, here we go. Right, a bit of the trek, but we've got a bit of wire. Let's try and get into the lock.
The lock isn't especially secure. I should be able to open it with the wire from the cargo hold.
Well, stop talking about it. Get on with it, man. Oh, we got a mini game. Okay. Any clue what I've got to do? None. Okay, right. I've just had to figure out, because I couldn't get any controls to get it to work, but apparently... okay. So we can move the wire, should be able to move the wire back and forward, which I don't seem to be able to do. And we got to make it obviously so it'll engage. Or do we have to make it so it goes through there? So a little bit of one there and a tiny one there. Not quite sure what we're doing here. Right, should we just give that a test? Ah, right, okay. So that one's almost good. That one needs to come up a bit. That one needs to come up a bit. That needs a bit more. That needs a bit more. That needs a lot more. Right, okay. So that's that needs to come up a bit. That needs to come a lot more. That needs to come a lot more. And the one there needs to come up as well as that one there. Right, let's give that a go. No, a bit more. Okay. These need to be a bit more. Right, how's that? Do we need to clear this line maybe? So that's probably too much. That might be too much. That might be a bit more. That might be a bit more. That might be a bit more. A bit more. No, this one's way off. Right, you need to go up. You need to go up more. Let's try and just do them at a time. Right. Got it.
There we go.
By luck more than judgment, I would say, but we got there. Right, Legrand's cabin. What we got? Examine the bedding. Why would we do that? I don't know. Something
neatly folded and unused. Legrand hasn't slept since we cast off, nor on the train.
Examine the safe.
A lock, master and son. Tough to crack. If I wanted to steal the eye, I'd concentrate on getting the 3 keys. If everything goes according to plan, the first time this monster is opened will be in the museum in Cairo. Fingers crossed.
What else we got? What is this thing here? Don't know. Wine.
Legrand must have taken and developed the photos himself.
Ah.
He even made copies and enlargements. He seems to be prepared for everything, with access to more resources than a normal detective.
Ooh. Interesting. Search the bathroom. We've got a microscope over here.
A microscope. Looks like the one that Lutz Reichinger uses in his pharmacy, just more modern.
What we got? Oh, that's the bullet. Examine the pipe. Examine...
Legrand's file on the Raven. Centimeters thick, but totally useless. We're not dealing with the Raven. Why can't he see that? Our man is ruthless, a bomber, and quite probably a murderer. This file belongs in a museum. It's history. The inspector should concentrate on the present.
Right, okay. What else we got? Nothing there.
There's nothing written on the bottle. I suppose it's some sort of stimulant, legal or not.
Oh, yeah,
Legrand has been awake
something.
for at least 30 hours straight, maybe more. I shudder to think what kind of side effects this stuff might have. A policeman on a murder investigation should have his wits about him. The risk that he could miss evidence or endanger himself and others is too high.
Right. Nothing there, nothing about the wine. I suppose we could
Aha!
look at the bullet.
That's the bullet the doctor removed from the Baroness's corpse.
From the pipe.
This is the pipe from the cargo hold. Legrand seems to have inspected it for fingerprints. I can still make out the powder. No. Nothing to see on the end of the pipe that the attacker held. Either he wore gloves or he cleaned the pipe.
Okay. I think we've exhausted that. Examining forensics box. We hadn't finished the microscope at this point.
There's nothing on the slide, and therefore nothing to see.
Okay, that's worth it, wasn't it? Let's go have a look at the forensics box. Then we've got to go into the bathroom.
A masterpiece. Forensic teams use kits like these, placing increasing importance on the preservation of evidence. But not in Switzerland yet. It's a small lab used to conduct simple analysis on site. All right, what have we got here?
Ooh, yes, indeed. What have we got? Examining booklet? Oh, nothing there.
Aha.
Ah, yes.
This is some kind of inventory list. For each chemical, it lists the chemical composition and a short comment on how to use it. And here's a list of the most important procedures. Fingerprints, gunshot residue, blood. I don't have to analyze the pillow and feathers to determine whether there's gunshot residue. I can smell it. And I don't have any other clues at the moment.
About the blood on Oh, okay, sorry.
All right, what have we got here?
We saw the blood on the thing which hadn't gone red. Oh, sorry, it was still red and hadn't gone
A
darker.
small glass bowl for mixing chemicals.
I've got a funny feeling this is going to be quite a complex mini-game later.
What's this? Oh, how practical. A hermetically sealed cotton swab for collecting samples.
Ah.
I'll take it.
Maybe that's what we got to do on the blood. Examine the right
Fingerprints are overrated. Smart thieves wear gloves, or they make sure that there are too many fingerprints at the crime scene to check them all. I'm sure Legrand could work magic in this alchemist lab. Me, I'm just awestruck. For forensics in the woods or the open country, I suppose. No use on a ship. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Oh, should we just get the brushes? I missed the brushes.
Half of the tools in this box will be interesting for an archaeologist as well. Actually, forensics and archaeology are really quite similar to each other. The goal is to find out what happened, whether a few hours ago or a few centuries ago.
True, I suppose. Right, okay, I think we're done there. Let's look at the photos.
Legrand must have taken them yesterday at the crime scene. A rough diagram of
Way
the
out of
ship.
boat.
Legrand marked the Baroness's cabin. Seems like he didn't turn up anything else of note. This photo provides an overview of the crime scene. Shot in her sleep. She didn't feel a thing. She went to sleep and never woke up. Yes. The bed, the blood spot. The spot on the sheet is much bigger than the one on the mattress. There's blood on the blanket as well. A lot of blood, I'd say. Yes, that's how we found her yesterday, I think. I wasn't really myself at the time. No, nothing suspicious. The blanket and the sheet are gone. I guess they're in the medical center.
Do you have to break into there as well?
Smells like chemicals. Legrand probably developed the photos in here. There are still fragments of the syringe that the inspector broke in the sink. Why is he pushing himself like this? Even if he catches the Raven, is it worth ruining his career and his health?
Well, some people will say yes.
Another alarm. It was tripped at some point, but there's no way to determine when.
Have we done everything we need to do in Legrand's office before he undoubtedly is going to walk in on us? Anything else? Can't see anything. I think we're good. Nothing over here, is there? No. What about, that's the swab, that's the bullet. Oh, they are slightly different. Yeah, they are different. Okay. Can we try and get into the medical room there? Using the same
Dr.
trick?
Gebhardt locked the door, and until I have good reason, I won't wake him up. Something tells me that he wouldn't be amused.
I thought we could at least, maybe do the same trick we just done, now that we've learned that trick. So, I reckon we could do a blood sample on the blood spot, which hasn't turned, dark red to brown. So yeah, let's use. Where's the swab? That's the swab. On the.
I always wanted to do that. That should be enough.
Right, and head back down to the lab and figure out what's what. Hopefully there's a guide to how we do this. Just get in there, man. You faff around, people are going to see. Right. Let's come over to this then. Let's put the swab into the... No? Okay. Right. Is that the booklet there? Read the manual. That's what we need to do.
Wasn't there something about blood samples? Fingerprints, gunshot residue, blood. Well, it explains how to confirm that something is blood. That's a start. You have to mix luminol and a hydrogen peroxide solution and then drip or spray the mixture on the blood. The solution turns blue and glows even if there's just a very small amount of blood. Okay then, luminol and hydrogen peroxide.
Please don't say I've got to find them.
A small glass bowl for mixing chemicals.
Okay. Right. Hydrogen peroxide.
Aha! Hydrogen peroxide solution.
Good. What's the other one? That one.
Aha.
Luminol.
Luminol.
So this should go blue if there's blood in it, yeah?
I think it's better to drip the solution on the swab instead of dipping the swab into the solution. Maybe oxygen is an issue, or it doesn't work if you use too much of the solution.
Right, okay. Have they got... Is this a dipper? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finish the investigation now. It's got to be like a... What's that? No? No? Well?
All right, so this is our reagent liquid.
Okay, do we put it in a test tube or into This looks like one of those pipette things. No, maybe one of those. No. I've been blind. Pipette is right in front of it, for heaven's sake.
Okay, I'm filling the pipette and putting it down very carefully.
Alright, what do we want? Test tube now, or...
So, let's see what we have here. No blood. Not the slightest reaction. If I didn't make a mistake, and it wasn't that difficult, then the spot on the Baroness's bed isn't really blood. But if it isn't blood, what is it? And more importantly, why didn't Dr. Gebhardt notice anything? He was supposed to have examined everything. I'd say it's time to visit the medical center.
Yes, indeed. And get my eyes checked so I can see pipettes in future. Oh my goodness me. Right. To the medical centre. Thankfully it's next door. So there's not too much of a walk.
It seems impossible that Dr. Gebhardt could have shot the Baroness. He was with me when the gunshot ran out, but he must have noticed that the Baroness was lying in a pool of fake blood. Maybe he's covering for someone. Let's
maybe.
find out.
Oh, we're going to do the wire trick, are we? Nope, we're straight in. Perfect. Beautiful. Right. What have we got? Ooh, no. Let's have a look around. Examine the wheelchair.
It's probably for emergencies, in case a passenger falls down and can't walk anymore. Possibly due to rough seas, or maybe the captain's well-stocked bar.
Maybe. Okay, we're not going to look at the corpse, which is fine. Let's have a look at
The
the sink.
sink looks like it's been cleaned recently. I can't say whether it was cleaned to comply with the hygiene regulations, or whether there was another reason.
Okay, nothing up there. We've got this tape recorder. Oh, we've got a tape, haven't we?
A tape recorder from Sibling. Interesting. The reel in the Baroness's cabin is from the same company. A microphone was plugged into the tape recorder. Maybe Dr. Gebhardt records the results of his examinations and writes them down later.
Can we use that with... No, we can't. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Him dictating into a recorder. Perfect sense.
I guess the trash bin is in here.
No, it's there. Look, I can see it there. Oh,
Right. Paper towels, plastic packaging, cartons, and... Hold on.
bit of luck. Dirty glove.
What's this? A burst rubber glove. It's knotted, and there's a red liquid all over the inside that looks like blood. I bet good money that it's the same fake blood I found in the Baroness's cabin.
So stick a pin in the Baroness to see. Maybe she was already... I don't know. I think she was possibly poisoned, and then the bullet was just an after thing to try and throw them off, you know, the actual murder weapon.
Dr. Gebhardt will have trouble explaining how rubber gloves full of fake blood got into his trash bin. First, the fake blood he missed in the Baroness's cabin, and now this. It doesn't look good for you, Doctor.
No.
That's proof enough for me that the doctor is involved in this. I should report to Legrand.
One more look at that.
The player is rather basic. Simple, sturdy, practical. The player is rather basic.
Okay, I think
Time
we're
to
done.
pay Legrand a visit.
Yes! Oh,
No.
hello, Doctor.
No, don't.
He chloroformed us. Ooh, and that was the end of chapter 1. Secret solved, 15. We got 1900 points. Hint function used, 0. Yes. Hotspot highlight used, 18. Okay. Oh, was that when we were in the train, wasn't it? And we were trying to find whatever, the button or whatever it was, yeah. So we got 18,820 adventurer points. Masterly, apparently. Well, well, well. So the end of chapter 1. Interesting. What happened to Zellner? Did the good doctor... Well, I say good doctor. Did the doctor, the evil doctor, kill him? Or was it just chloroform? And what became of him? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out in chapter 2. We'll check it out next time. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.